Outlander author Diana Gabaldon works closely alongside the Starz series based on the novel she has written and even wrote an episode for Season 5. The author is unsurprisingly very attached to the characters in Outlander, and there's one scene from episode 11, Journey Cake, which she wrote, she can't stop watching. There are several tender moments in the installment, but for Diana Gabaldon, watching Jamie Fraser, played by Sam Heughan, open up to Brianna, Sophie Skelton, about her half-brother is one of her favorites. Diana explained there were 3 key moments she couldn't wait to write for episode 11. 2 came from her books and involved Jamie and his wife Claire, Katrina Balfe, sharing an intimate moment on a windowsill and then inspecting his semen the next morning. However, the 3rd scene was written especially for the Starz series and didn't feature in the original books. When asked which scenes she was excited to write, Diana detailed, there were 3, actually. 2 of them were iconic scenes from the books, so that wasn't a matter of adaptation. It was more like how much of each scene can we use, because there is limited time. So I put in the whole scene, from the book, and they would trim pieces off of it. The author told Town and Country, the first scene that comes to mind is the scene with the microscope. They trimmed off the last bit of dialogue, and people probably miss that, but they'll enjoy the scene, regardless. And then there's the windowsill scene, of course, which I had a lot of fun with. That comes before the microscope scene, for obvious reasons. But it was the final scene she loved best, adding, there was another scene that was original to the show. It's one of my favorite scenes from this episode, mostly because it was so well acted by Sam and Sophie. Jamie gives Brianna Williams' picture, and she says, "Who's this?" And he says, very bluntly, "It's your brother." It's a deeply, deeply emotional, but very low-key conversation that is so moving. Praising Sophie and Sam further, Diana added, "I thought they just nailed it." I've gone back and watched that particular scene a dozen times, at least. Meanwhile, since Outlander Season 5 came to an end, Diana has been busy interacting with fans over the series. She regularly chats about what is still to come, and one fans asked if there is the possibility for Jamie to time travel into the future. They asked, how about a book where Jamie travels to the future? I really want to see him encounter Brit and Roger's world. But Diana wasn't so keen, as she simply tweeted back, "Never gonna happen."